doing pretty good actually. That took out all the knots, or all the facets, almost all the facets. It's still pretty square on the edges here, so that's where I need to work. I'm fairly certain that if you don't use a plane for this, the boogeyman will crawl out of your wood tool pile and eat your face off. But essentially what I'm doing is I have the block on here that's going to get glued on the ear, and I'm just wanting to join these two faces. And I should have both hands on this tool, but I just can't, so we're going to do it this way. And in theory anyway, this will make these two faces match. And right now all I'm doing is cutting down this one, so it must be high. Now we're cutting both. And now we didn't get much of anything. Let's clear that out. Got two almost full strips. One more shot should get it. And that was two full strips. So in theory, these two should match up perfectly now if I do like such. And they do. Wow. Boogeyman will not get me. So this one I'll start at the start. Basically you want to put this guy on like you want it, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's tipped just a little bit this way, which tells me this is angled a little bit, which is fine. We'll straighten it out. But basically I've got it marked bottom because I ran that side through the joiner and I want it to show. This will have a little veneer on it, so this is the way I want it to go. So you basically just roll this right onto here. Then as you plane it, if it's at an angle here, this angle will be the opposite of that angle, so it all works out. Or if your plane walks, it'll walk evenly back and forth, and so when you flip that back over, it'll fit just perfect. So what I'm going to do is clamp this up like such. Hopefully, maybe, you never know. Now you guys can join me on the top side here and see how the curls are coming out. So my weightlifting coach used to tell me curls are for the girls, because the only reason you needed biceps was at the beach. Whoops, hang on. See, we're getting a little more full, and you can see the stripe here in the light. That felt like two full curls, but this does not feel even, so either my clamps are loose or something. So let's try this again. Let's clear these out. That felt better. Still doesn't feel real great here. Let's go one more. One more. That feels perfect. Wow. Yeah, you can always don't let your eyes fool you. You know, it looked good, but it didn't feel good. So now it feels good. And we'll see, it sits on top just perfect. I don't know, here, you know, let's get you guys into position maybe where you can see that. Maybe. There you go. You can see that from the back side. Now this isn't perfectly flat yet, but you can see how well, you know, that whole joint fits, and there's no daylight or anything like that. So that is a sweet joint right there. Now we need to glue these up. I drew some little triangles, two on this side, one on that side. You know, that's sort of the way you know you're matched up, when you got pieces that twist and turn and all that crap. I know I'm going to be fighting this.